Sometimes we enjoy something so much, you just have to go back for seconds.
Yep, the first time we visited, it was incredible, but the second time we added a twist and it was even more incredible.
Sometimes when you enjoy something so much, you just have to go back for seconds. And that's what happened to us. Fortunately for us, a couple of years ago, we got to visit Hurricane, Utah, and spend some time in Zion National Park.
But this time around, we didn't just enjoy Zion National Park, we also enjoyed the surrounding areas, including Red Cliffs National Conservation Area.
Red Cliff National Conservation Area is about 44,724 acres, and it's located in southwest Utah, just north of St. George and the northeast most edge of the Mojave Desert. It's also managed by the Bureau of Land Management, or BLM.
Red Cliffs was created to help protect the habitat and population of the desert tortoise. It has more than 130 miles of non-motorized recreational trails for hiking, mountain biking, and horseback riding, and dogs are allowed on leash.
So here's our experience in Red Cliffs National Conservation Area. Well, we're going to try this one more time. We were trying to hike this trail a couple days ago, but Rodeo just wasn't into it. We're going to see if it was just a bad day for her or if her hiking career really is over with.
Yeah,
so
we want to give her another chance.
It's a pretty...
see what today brings.
Yeah, it's a pretty short trail. So I guess today will tell a lot. But we're going to give the same as Red Reef Trailheads where we're at now. It's about a 2-mile hike in Red Cliffs Conservation Area, just north of Hurricane, Utah. We're going to give it one more try.
Yep, here we go.
All right, we're about 3/4 the way to the end. We're about 7/10 of a mile in.
What a cool hike.
It really is.
It's really cool.
We're right in a big canyon. We kind of want to show you what we're looking at right now, just in case Rodeo doesn't make it any further. So we'll do a little.
We'll do a circle.
Right behind us, there's a cool little scramble.
Yeah.
I did. Dean and Rodeo went around the easy way. They took the easy way out.
Rodeo couldn't do it.
Oh,
Even said she wouldn't have been able to do it.
Yeah, I didn't want Rodeo. And then you can see the nice creek coming out of the canyon down there. That's the way we're headed, is that way. And we'll just keep spinning around. Let you see, it's really kind of cool in this little canyon here. The colors are just amazing. And that's almost it. There we go. That's the way we came from, and we are heading this way. So, across the river we go.
Turn it around and show them what's ahead.
This is what we're getting ready to go into.
Pretty.
Really is. The colors look amazing. All right, this is as far as Dean and Rodeo is going to go. Hopefully you can see them back there waiting. There's a little bit of scrambling going on here. We really don't think Rodeo can make that. And then right up here, some real scrambling. We got that little cut right there, so there's no way Rodeo can make that. So Dean is going to wait here. I'm going to do the rest of the trail. It's not that far. I'll go up and get some video for you and come back, and we'll get Dean and Rodeo and head out of here. That was pretty sketchy coming over that little area. They got some pretty nice handholds and footholds though, so it's definitely doable. I do think on the way back though that I'll put the GoPro in the backpacks. I really do need to use both hands. I should have done that the first time, but we'll come up here and see what this looks like and turn around. All right, this is as far as I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go any further, I'd probably be in the water. There's really, not by here by myself, there's not even anybody else on the trail this far. I really don't want to slide into the water. Show you where I came from. Down here. This is where I had to scramble over this stuff. It's pretty slippery. Definitely need 2 hands to do that. So I will be putting the GoPro back in the backpack. What a great view. I mean, this is pretty cool back here. So I'm just gonna enjoy this for 5 minutes, turn around and head back to Dean and the rodeo. Cool hike though, a lot of fun.
Okay, you guys, if you're ever in the Hurricane, Utah, Zion National Park, St. George, Utah area, you've got to make a point to stop and do this hike.
This was a really cool hike. Yeah.
It is the
Red Reef Trail, and we're in Red Cliffs Conservation Area.
Yeah, right.
Red Reef Trail is only about a mile out and a mile back, roughly, depends how far you want to go. I went about as far as I could. It gets really narrow, maybe only about 4 feet across, and the water's like a slot canyon at that point. Summertime, you could probably walk in the water. I didn't feel like getting wet, but if you can look behind us, hopefully you can see that.
Incredible.
It's really cool. There's some scrambling. That's what these people are doing now. If you can see them behind us, they're scrambling back down. But it's definitely worth it. A lot of fun. Dina was going to go, but rodeo wouldn't let her. So
no, rodeo would never be able to get up the wall.
Yeah.
You got to climb up.
At least that's what Dina told me. So, we're going to go ahead and head back.
I did not.
No, you said rodeo wouldn't let you go.
I don't know if I said that, but
You said you wanted to go, but rodeo wouldn't let you go. Disagree with me.
No, I didn't say that. I said, but I have rodeo. That's what I said.
I tried to help you out.
Don't. You guys, I'm going to push him in this water right behind me.
Something else that kind of surprised us here, was a pleasant surprise, is we got to see some dinosaur tracks.
We did.
Yeah, rodeo got to put her paws in where dinosaurs were a few years ago.
Oh, I forgot to put my hand in it.
Oh, I got to go back.
No, I'm not going back. I did mean to though, and I forgot because I got busy with her.
But it's kind of neat. If you have kids, I'm sure they would enjoy it. I enjoyed it.
It is cool.
Dean enjoyed it. Rodeo enjoyed it.
But I don't have a picture to prove it.
Me and Rodeo do.
I really enjoyed the Red Cliffs hike. It was so fun. And I'm really thrilled that Rodeo was able to go with us.
And my favorite part was the dinosaur tracks.
I know it was.
And Rodeo liked putting her paws in the tracks
yes,
too.
she did. She did. So our friends Megan and Austin and little Jane suggested while we were in the area to try out the Snow Canyon State Park. And we chose to do the Lava Flow Trail.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Snow Canyon State Park is about 7,400 acres and it's located in the 62,000 acre Red Cliffs Desert Reserve.
Snow Canyon was established as a state park in 1962 and it sits 3,000 to 4,000 feet above sea level.
So here's our experience in Snow Canyon State Park. Finally got some time off. Unbelievable.
Finally, he's either been on call or had to work overtime the 3 weeks that we've been right outside of Zion National Park, and it has not been nice.
It really hurts. 3 weeks right outside of Zion. We really haven't had a chance to get into the park yet.
Yeah.
I've been either working on call. Yesterday, Saturday, worked all day. Sunday, worked a half a day. Finally got a chance to get out, so we are at Snow Canyon State Park.
Yeah, beautiful.
Just a little bit west of Hurricane, Utah.
Yep.
We're going to do a couple of hikes in here. They're supposed to have some lava tubes. Sounds like little lava caves, I guess. We'll try that out. And then we're going to try to get into Zion hopefully later on this week. This is our last week here, so we're going to try to do as much as possible. But it's really been a shame to be here for 3 weeks and not really having much of a chance to do too much. So here we go. We got Rodeo with us, and we're going to try to do a little short, little loop hike, about 1.7 miles.
Come on, you're going with us.
This trail's pretty cool. It really is. We got to do a little bit of scrambling back behind us. It's almost like petrified sand dunes, and there's actually a petrified dunes area, so it's it looks like old sand dunes that are turned into rocks. But you go down some pretty steep parts, and that's pretty cool. But the just the colors here alone are just amazing, with the green, the bushes, and the all different colors of the rock and everything. Just amazing.
I'm standing on a rock.
You're cheating.
Almost fell.
So we're going to continue on. We're going to try to find the lava tubes and go exploring in a cave.
Yeah, in a cave.
Oh boy.
The trail is beautiful. This does not interest me even a little bit.
This is one of the lava tubes on the trail. It does look like it may stop right there, unless it goes around a corner, but it's a pretty good. You got to climb down. There's just no way we're going to do that.
Oh, you're not going to do it either?
Oh, I can? Oh, I might.
I don't want you to.
That means I got to do it.
I don't really want you to, but look at those rocks. They look like they're going to drop.
Oh, yeah.
They look like they could drop right down and block that hole.
So that means you really want me to go?
Is our insurance policy up to date?
There's supposed to be another lava tube around here somewhere, so we'll look at this real quick and we'll make a decision.
Not for me. I know mine.
Your decision's made.
I've already made mine. I'm not going back.
All right, okay, I got to the mouth of the lava flow. It's pretty dark back here. I do have a little bit of a flashlight, but we're gonna go back and check out a little bit, maybe just go back 50 feet or so just to check it out. It's gonna be dark, but I'll try to show you what I'm looking at when I get in there. So here we go. Well, if I can only have one day off while we're here, we picked a perfect day.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
It's beautiful.
We'll do a little 360 for you, kind of show you what we're looking at.
Yep.
This is Snow Canyon State Park, and we're just west of Hurricane, Utah, and I think a little bit northwest of St. George, Utah. Cool hike. It's only like 1.7 miles. There's a couple of lava tubes you can go in. I just came out of one. It only went back maybe 100 feet or so, but it was pretty cool anyways to see that. Fun scrambling around in that. Hike's pretty cool. I think the neatest thing on this hike though is the colors. The colors are just unbelievable. Some of these the rock formations and stuff. So we're going to continue on. It is a very, very busy trail. So
it is busy.
Don't think you're going to come out here and be alone.
No, but it is a Sunday.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's not so many people that it's enjoyable, but you're definitely going to run into people.
Yeah.
So we're probably about halfway through our hike. We're going to continue on and just enjoy the rest of it. Okay, I found another lava tube. This one goes really deep down here, so we'll go check it out real quick. This is pretty cool. I found the bat. There's actually about half a dozen of them. They're pretty small. Hopefully I'll get to where you can see them. So these are all bats. There's one right there, another one there, another one there, another one there. So there's 4 bats right there. Let's see if we can find some more. There's like some more up there. A couple more bats right in there. think I see some more here too. Yeah, they're all over the place. There's a bat right there. There's 3 bats, 4 bats. Another bat right here. Another bat right there. Pretty cool. So that's pretty cool. There's probably at least a dozen bats in here. Very, very small, maybe 2 or 3 inches long. They're all sleeping. Sounds like there's some more people getting ready to come down, so I'm going to head out. But another cool, cool lava cave. I thought that was pretty cool. There's no way Dina could get down in there. You had to jump down in a few places and crawl back up. But I did get to see about a dozen bats. Hopefully they come out on the video. So that's pretty neat. So now we're gonna finish this hike and get back to the truck.
I really enjoyed the lava flow trail. However, I am really happy I did not go in those lava tubes with you.
I knew
See
you were
those
gonna say
creepy
that.
bats. Oh,
I thought they were cool.
I would have been, no, that's not for me. However, I am really enjoying the state parks. It gets rodeo out on hikes with us more.
Yeah, the state parks, we're finding out dogs are allowed a lot more trails than the national parks.
On a
Again,
leash.
on a leash in most cases. But so that's really good with the state parks. However, the main reason for us for going back to Hurricane, Utah, is we really wanted to visit Zion National Park one more time. Now, we were fortunate enough, a couple years ago, we visited Zion. We did the big stuff. We did Angel's Landing, survived that. The Narrows, survived that.
We did.
But this time we brought our e-bikes into the park, and it really opened up a whole new experience for us.
It really did. It was incredible. We got to see so much more than we normally would see. Zion National Park is located in southwestern Utah. It was created a national park November 19th, 1919.
And it's actually 146,000 acres large, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, here's our experience on our e-bikes in Zion National Park.
So much fun.
We finally made it back into Zion, right?
Yes.
Finally got a good day.
Excited.
And
the sun is out.
Yeah. This is Monday afternoon. I worked all day, so we only have a few hours in the park. But hey, it's better than nothing. And we brought our e-bikes with us, so that should be pretty cool.
Should be interesting to say the least.
Yeah. We were here a few years ago when we did Angel's Landing in the Narrows.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing people on e-bikes, and this time we have our e-bikes, so we're going to see how enjoyable that is, and hopefully make it all the way to the back of the park before it gets too dark.
Hopefully.
And make it back out alive.
Yeah.
Here
Should
we
be
go.
fun.
This road, it takes me home where skies are blue. I walk this road because I know it leads to you.
Here's one of the benefits of riding your bike through Zion. You get to stop and watch deer like this. They pretty much only have shuttle buses coming through here. We have seen a few private vehicles, but I think they must be handicapped vehicles or something. So driving is very limited. So the only way to get to stop is really to ride a bike or walk through here.
I bet you
Don't hit my bike, Tina.
I'm not going to hit your bike. I'm not going to hit your bike. Danny.
Don't get too close.
You don't trust me?
No.
You're a baby.
Made me leave my lovey back in the truck.
We walk this road, it takes us home where love is it's true. We walk this road because we know it makes us new. No matter when, no matter what.
All right, all I can say is if you ever get a good chance to go to Zion, ride bikes.
Yeah, the e-bikes.
Unbelievable.
E-bikes.
E-bike, yeah.
Because the hills are pretty steep in some places.
They're not too bad, but e-bikes
They're
are a lot
bad.
nicer.
On a regular bike, they would be.
Yeah, but it's only...
We are seeing people, though, on regular bikes.
Yeah, there's a lot of people
God
on
bless
bikes
them.
here. We see a lot of them riding bikes to the Narrows to to walk the Narrows, and then they're actually riding the bikes back from there as well. Not
Yeah.
sure why, unless they just don't want to wait for shuttles. But it's only, I'm guessing, about 7.5, 8 miles from the front visitor center all the way to the Narrows, as far back as you can go.
Yeah.
And the benefit of bikes is just unbelievable. You don't have to be on a shuttle bus, so you don't have specific stops.
Right.
You can stop wherever you want. We stopped to see some deer, a couple places. If you want to stop and take pictures, it's just unbelievable. But we're not the first people to think of this, because there's a lot of
there's a
people
lot
on
of
bikes.
people on bikes.
And they do rent bikes also right outside the front entrance. So if you don't have a bike and you want to ride, they definitely have rentals here as well. So.
But beautiful, beautiful.
It's just a whole different way to see the park.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're just gonna wait here for a little bit and enjoy some of these views and start heading back.
They're so cute. Found the deer, the deer. Mom and Dad will be happy if we say, we found the deer. Deer. If you're from Massachusetts. I found the best huckleberry mule. Yummy. What'd you get, honey?
Diet Coke.
He's such a liar. Zion National Park is one of those places that will always tug at our hearts to go back. It's just so incredibly beautiful. But I can say honestly, after the 2 times that we've been there, and especially being able to do the e-bikes this time, I feel completed. If I never make it back to Zion again, I feel completed.
Are you saying I complete you?
Something like that.
We'll go with that.
You go with that.
After spending some time on our bikes in Zion, we did decide to go back outside the park again. I forget the name of the place. It was a garden.
We met some friends, Katie and Vern, at the Red Hills Desert Gardens. It was a phenomenal little, over 5 acres of all native plants. It's shaded, it's got benches, water features, it's just beautiful. And they actually had some dinosaur tracks that they found right there on site. They're predicting, or they're saying they're over 200 million years old. So that was pretty cool. And they also have kind of a man-made slot canyon in there too. It's definitely worth checking out. Yeah, it was really neat. So after learning all about plants, probably a little bit more than I wanted to learn about plants, it was time to get back into Zion again. And this time, instead of e-bikes, we put on our Lewis and Clark hats and we went exploring. We did a wonderful hike in the park. We did. We took the bus all the way back as far as you can go. It's where you would, the very last stop is where you get off. You're going to do the Narrows. Yeah. And then we slowly walked back maybe a couple miles. There's a through the valley, through the along the edge of a river. This was a fun hike. I don't think it was really a named trail. Right, it was just kind of, again, we're Lewis and Clark at this point, so we're making our way. We did get to walk along a river. We had turkeys that actually came. His cousins were following us. Hey. We had turkeys around us, which was pretty cool. We had some deer come up to us and on the hike as well. So
we really enjoyed that.
It was
And
a
again, that was
beautiful hike.
all, yeah, the beauty was unbelievable with in the valley as well. So here's our Lewis and Clark experience in Zion National Park.
Say that 5 times fast.
All right, we got another day in Zion. This time we didn't bring the e-bikes. We're taking the shuttle.
And hiking.
And hiking. We took the shuttle all the way as far as you can go, all the way up to the Narrows. We're not doing the Narrows today. We've done that in a couple years ago. But there's a nice little trail. You go right along the river down to where people go into the Narrows at.
Yeah.
So we're gonna, that'll be our first hike of the day.
Yeah.
We'll do that. It's very easy. It's on a boardwalk most of the way. And
Just
then,
getting some of the scenery in.
Yeah, yep. And then
Yeah.
we'll decide from there. I think we know what we're going to do after this, but it all depends. So here we are heading towards the Narrows. If we survive the Narrows.
You can come along and watch if you'd like.
All right, we made it about a mile from the shuttle to where everybody goes in for the Narrows.
Yep.
Hopefully you can see the Narrows behind us. We did this a couple years ago, and we rented a full dry suit.
Yeah.
I think we mentioned this in a video we did in Zion. I would not do that again. I would definitely get the three-quarter or the bibs, I think most people call them. Another thing is gets extremely busy here in the morning.
Yeah.
I think some people are renting their gear the night before and getting a really early start because people are already leaving, and it's about 10 o'clock in the morning right now.
Yeah,
Most people are still getting here.
But a lot of people are walking back to the shuttle like they already did the Narrows.
So they must have rented the gear the night before. And caught
or
the
they
first
have their own
shuttle.
gear.
Yeah. So pretty nice. Very easy hike to here. Again, it's just about a mile. So we're gonna hang out and watch some people get wet and head back towards the shuttle. All right, we left the Narrows and we took the shuttle bus down to, I believe it was the very next stop, heading back towards the visitor center called Big Bend.
Big Bend, yeah.
That's a good place for great views for Angel's Landing.
Yeah.
If they do have any condors in the park, that's supposed to be the best place to watch condors. Right. And they actually had a ranger there. That's what he was doing, was looking for condors, but he said there wasn't any today anyway, so we were there.
Darn.
So. Yeah, that would have been kind of neat. But we're going to take basically just a nice easy stroll on the river from Big Bend down to Grotto. I believe that's stop number 6 or 7. I think it's only going to be like about a mile or so. So just kind of a nice stroll along the river. We did see a couple bighorn sheep on the way up here by Weeping Rock. That stop is actually closed right now. So hopefully, because we're walking, we're going to walk right past it. Hopefully we'll get a chance to see them. But gotta get off the beaten path a little bit and just enjoy these canyons and these sceneries. Just unbelievable.
They are incredible. Beautiful place.
And we're just kind of walking along the river, just trying to get away from some people off some of the main trails. But this is a really cool, pretty cool spot. We're just surrounded by these big sheer walls.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Of course, walking along the river too is pretty cool. The water's just so crystal clear.
Yeah.
So we're gonna just try to get back to the Grotto, which is a couple stops down, and we'll probably end our hike there. Shouldn't be much more than about a mile, maybe a mile and a quarter.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can make it all along the riverbank. That's what we're trying to do anyways.
Yeah.
But that's it.
It is spring break, so we are noticing more and more people here today.
Yeah.
It is a Friday, but I'm sure people are just enjoying it for their vacations or whatever, the little getaways. It's definitely worth it. But if you come here, I recommend getting off the beaten path because it's amazing.
Yeah,
Take the time to do it.
It really is. Get out and just enjoy there's some easy hikes like we're doing right along the river, nice and flat. And of course you can do all the way up to Angel's Landing, which is pretty gruesome. pretty strenuous.
Yeah.
So
we're not doing that. It's icy and snowy up there, so we decided not to do it. up some
Hitchhikers.
They're all over them.
Look at all these.
Yeah. They're stickers. Huh. That's why you don't go trekking through the beaten path.
So we're making
the off the beaten path.
experiences.
One tip, when you go off the beaten path, be prepared. To do things like that.
Your turn.
You're not videoing me. Oh boy, I will have to do what you did. Oh, oh boy.
Here's one of the advantages of taking the off trail all by yourself.
We found a
Hopefully-
turkey.
We found a few turkeys, a big gobbler right behind us, and over here, there's a few hens over here as well. I don't know if
They're
you're gonna be able
blending
to
in.
see
They're
'em.
blending in the grasses.
But here's the I'll show you the gobbler. Get you a little bit better view of him.
He's big.
He's right there. Hopefully he struts again. Just goes to show you, you never know what you're going to find out here if you get off the beaten path. Just don't move, Dina.
If he comes near me, I am. He's pretty. Look at his colors. Oh God. Psst.
How cool is that?
He got really close. Yes, step up.
See? Piece of cake.
You know, turn that video off. I got something to say. Well, Zion, it's been real.
It's been fun.
We're kind of sad to leave.
Yeah, it's about 3:15 in the afternoon. We do have to get back for rodeo. She's been alone for about 6 hours now.
Yeah.
So we really got to get back for her, but man, it's tough to leave. It really is. What a beautiful day. Had a great hike today.
Yeah.
Saw some
really
turkeys,
fun.
saw some bighorn sheep, bunch of deer,
Beautiful nature.
cool trails along the river.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's sad to leave.
good part is-
Unfortunately, our last day.
The good part is we're heading to Bryce tomorrow.
Yeah. Bryce, get ready. We're coming for
We
you.
are so happy and feel so blessed that we were able to enjoy Zion National Park for a second time around. And this time it was just, in the surrounding areas, it was just incredible.
I really enjoyed that Red Cliff hike.
I know, it
That
was
was a lot
really
of fun.
cool. We hope you enjoyed this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so, please consider subscribing to our channel and joining our journey.
Hit the like button too.
Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week.
Remember, always live life to the fullest.
Safe travels and God bless.